Welcome to the Footytube.com World Cup podcast.
And we're back for another World Cup podcast. Well, so much to talk about today. We are at the knockout stages of the World Cup and the teams now are starting to go through and fall by the wayside. We're going to have a look at Monday's games where Netherlands, big contenders for the World Cup, are up against Slovakia, and also Brazil and Chile square up in an exciting encounter at 7:30. But let's start with the action on Saturday. I've got Pete on the line and Liam, and I'm delighted to say I'm also joined by Big Shell over the other side of the water. And unlucky for your boys, Big Shell. I thought they played really well against Ghana, just unlucky to go out 2-1 in extra time.
Well, thanks for that. I would say not exactly unlucky, though. I think we actually made some crucial mistakes.
You've got to remember, anything Michel Platini says is always subtexted by the words, "I hate the English." He really doesn't like us at all. Okay, then, are you ready for it, boys? Here we go. We have got the tenant-drinking, haggis-eating, miserable Scotsman who doesn't know what the World Cup looks like from a Scottish point of view to give his views on England. What do you think then, Pete? Scoreline.
Algeria on the handicaps plus 1.5. That's what I'm taking.
Oh, he has to find an angle to back Algeria. You can't believe it, can you? And of course, if Scotland ever get to any kind of final, they are the first to say, you should get behind the nation. It is all an act, believe me. I can't believe it. So, there you go. I think, for the record, mark this down, England are going to win 3-0. Man of the match. And I'm going to tell you now, and you're going to be shocked, Robert Green. Man of the match, Robert Green. Let's hope his major contribution is handing out the oranges at half-time. I really do hope that Capello sees sense and puts Joe Hart in goal. And if he sees sense, the lineup would look something like this. Joe Hart in goal. Across the back, I would play Matthew Upson alongside John Terry. I'd keep Glenn Johnson where he is. Ashley Cole's done a good job. I'd play Joe Cole on the left, Lampard in the middle, along with Gerrard, who I'd play in the middle, and Aaron Lennon on the right. And up front for me would be Jermaine Defoe and, of course, Wayne Rooney. That would be my starting lineup. Anybody think that's a good idea?
I'd play 11 Emil Heskies.
And no doubt, Liam, what do you think to that? Would you still go with Heskey on that basis?
I'd still sit with Heskey, but we've got to trust in Capello. He's been there, he's done it all before. Let's trust this man. Let the talking stop. Let the action commence. Let's get behind England and Capello.
Watching Cameroon was just awful. So from now on, I'm calling Cameroon East Sterling. So I think the Danish can definitely score against East Sterling. I'm going for, instead of being the player of the match, I'm going for first goal scorer. So I'm having a first goal scorer bet in every game on Saturday. And for me, it's going to be Nicholas Bentner, first goal scorer, and Denmark to win against East Sterling.
Pete, can you tell me, what was it with East Sterling playing Samuel Eto'o out on the wing in their last game? There was a lot of ruckus about that one.
It was just ridiculous. And I know he's played out there for, East Sterling on a weekly basis for Mourinho. I just don't understand it. Didn't work in the national squad. And he's one of the world's best strikers. Incredible on Champ Man as well. Why wouldn't you play him up front? Ridiculous. If they play him in the middle, we've got danger in this game. But if he's out in the wing, I'm more than happy to be back in Denmark.
You say we've got great individual players. I've just got two words for you. Emil Heskey.
Oh, that close ball control was amazing.
He was dreadful. He lacked invention. He had the ball at his feet and he nearly fell over. Every time he kicked it, he fell over. He shouldn't be starting. Defoe.
He lacked pace, skill, stamina, resilience, poise, posture, agility, aggression, anything. I can't even... Any stat that used to be on Champ Man, he lacked it. It would have been under 10. It was just horrible to watch.
Yeah, it really was poor. Jermaine Defoe made a bit of an impact coming on, but I mean, it was marginal.
Joe Cole.
I can't fathom that one at all. Joe Cole can create. He played really well in the warm-up games. I don't know. Something must be wrong in the camp to pick Sean Wright-Phillips over Joe Cole. For me, it's just wrong. David James came in and he did nothing wrong at all, to be absolutely fair.
Even ball from a cross, which I was quite impressed with.
Yeah, indeed. But, I mean, everything else, Wayne Rooney was anonymous. He might as well have been at home watching the game on TV, in my opinion.
Control the ball. He just every time he got it, his first touch was atrocious.
But they were never really under pressure. And I mean, Argentina must be watching that. Brazil must be watching that game. Even, I have to say, the Germans will have watched that game and just thought, no worries whatsoever. The only slight bit of glee that I can take from that is that it could be worse. We could be French. At least we're still in it, and at least if we beat Slovenia, we qualify. But are we going to beat Slovenia? I'm going for a 0-0 draw, because I think that's what it will be. Okay, 7:30 this evening. We've got two games. They're on the BBC. You can watch Greece against Argentina on BBC One, and on BBC Three, if you were so inclined, you could watch Nigeria against South Korea. Greece 11-2. They've shown us absolutely nothing this tournament. 14-5 for the draw. Odds on Argentina 8-13, and I know that's a short price, Liam, but I've got to tell you, I'll be having a lump on Argentina because Greece are just about the worst side I've seen in this competition so far.
Well, I'll say good luck to you with your bet 8-13. I'll be going absolutely nowhere near it, not even with your money, Carl.
Fair enough, that's very kind of you. Okay, fair enough. What about yourself, Pete? Are you of the same view?
Absolutely not. I'm going for a bit of romance, a bit of Barbara Cartland here. I think both games will end in a draw, meaning Italy and New Zealand on identical points with identical goal differences. I think New Zealand have got a chance.
Wow. You are really being optimistic there.